Hi, people. I'm back. Uh, ain't been as long as sometimes, but it's been a while since I talked to you. I've been busy. I'm at my shop now. I've got work to do here, and I haven't been able to get here because Sharon's daughter's been in the hospital, and it just complicates everything for everybody. But she's back home now, and just a few hours ago she got home. I'm over here working. But while I was waiting on her to get home from the hospital, I was watching YouTube, trying to figure out how to do carbon fiber. I was studying up on that a little bit on building carbon fiber products. But anyway, some of the project I'm doing might have something to do with carbon fiber. And anyway, for now, I ain't gonna talk about my project right now because it's been being held up with a lot of different things. Me just getting here is a problem. Anyway, what I've got to tell you is, and I am thrilled to death, all the crazy things that have been on my channel about uh, Bigfoot disappearing, the first people disappearing. They are the first people. And I've told you how they've disappeared right in front of Sharon, and she's seen that. And it's been said many a time that that's what they do, but Sharon has seen this many a time. They have the ability to be right there with you, and you can't see it. Okay. I also told you on one of my videos, I brought it out that Foots let me know when I was down at Big Bone Lick, I think it's West Virginia. They let me know that they came here tens of thousands of years ago. Aliens brought them here. The aliens come here to mine the gold out of our earth. Well, they brought the Foots here. I thought when I first heard about that, I heard about the gold mines that it's on ancient aliens. They found gold mines tens of thousands of feet deep and thousands of years old. And the first thought crossed my mind is that a Foot was there doing the labor. That was my thought. Then when I get to Big Bone Lick, they corrected me. At the Big Bone Lick, I'm sitting there looking down into the dinosaur pit. And I've told you all this before, but I'm refreshing your memories. Uh, they told me we were here to protect them. They were here to protect the aliens from the dinosaurs so they could mine their gold. They were the bodyguards for the aliens. That's why they were brought here. That's why they have all the power they have and their infrasound and all the stuff they can do, their telepathic powers. They can direct the dinosaurs off, or, they can throw a rock like a cannonball, or they just wrestle one down if they have to. But the bottom line of it is they were the bodyguards for the aliens when they were mining the gold and taking it to wherever they come from for their environment. So anyway, that was what I said in one of my videos, which is kind of far-fetched because nobody's ever told you that before. Uh, Nobody's ever had no idea of how long they've been around or anything else. Well, that told me how long they've been around. Uh, I had brought up to you one time when me and Sharon, back in, oh God, a couple years back, it was like 100 and some degrees at my house. And we were down at the road and we were walking up my long driveway, sweating. And our conversation went to the fact of like, man, I wonder how the critters do all this heat. With all their fur, how they do this heat. And all of a sudden, we were walking in an air-conditioned bubble. I've told you this before. Well, that's part of it. Anyway, what I want you to do is, I think most of you know who Steve Isdall is and his show, How to Hunt. I don't speak much of him anymore because I really don't watch his show too much anymore. Like, in my position where I'm at, I occasionally catch stories like Jack might send me something to look at, or Rummy Girl might send me something to look at, or uh, Anita, she might send me something. But other than that, I really don't. I don't research stuff about what people have to say about their encounters with the Bigfoot. The dog man kind of interests me because I don't really know about him. But the Bigfoot, I live with them in my life. I know about them. I don't need to be told anything. So anyway, Steve's show today. Now, like I said, I hardly ever turn his channel on because it's repetitive to me. And most of the time he has scientists talk on there that they know somewhat of what they're talking about. But like I said, if you don't live with the Foots, you don't know the Foots. That's the bottom line. So I turned Steve's show on today. I didn't turn on. I was watching something else about, like I say, I was watching how to make carbon fiber. That might be part of my project. Anyway, one of Steve's videos come up that said 2 days ago. What's the date today? The 10th or something? The 9th, 10th? I don't know. Anyway, whatever the day is, it was 2 days ago, I guess. And the name of it was this one you need to see and share. This is one you need to see and share. That video, for all you who know how to hunt is, watch that video. It verifies and gives me validity of everything I've been saying on my channel for years. Things I've known about for years, which Steve's he puts a lot of stock into what this one. I think it's editor to scientist or somebody. He had to go over to Ukraine, settle something out about with that new nuclear reactor or whatever the case may be. I didn't pay much attention to none of that until they started talking what they was talking. Anyway, he come back from over there after he had been over there and had a meeting with the clans over there. They have another name over there, and I don't even catch it because it doesn't interest me. But the clans told him, just watch it. Just watch the video. Tell everything I've been saying, they're now telling him. So it's like a new reveal. Hey, Steve's got a new reveal. I've been doing this for years, and I've been telling people this for years. There's more I can tell Steve. He don't take my emails. I know I've got them to him, but he just don't want to hear what I got to say. Back from my first video, when I told him I was going to have a video with him and go to Congress with it, he kind of laughed that off. But that's fine. Steve was a little different back then. Right now, they have gave validity to everything I say. They have proven the fact that I know what I'm saying. I've been saying for months what they just come up with, or years even. I've been saying so much years ago. They're just now coming up with it. Hey, that's a new revelation here. Wow. Well, no, it's not. Like I said, my viewers here know I've said this stuff long time ago. The Foots tell me things that they don't tell anybody else. It's just like the Foots told one guy there. They've been here for as long as we have, longer than we have, or something is what they said, and they transferred that back to being that's 100,000 years ago. Yeah, that's what I said, and I told you why they were here and what they did. Nobody else is telling you that, but it's a fact. My Foots don't lie to me. I've never caught them in a lie. I can't verify everything they've told me, but I don't think they've ever told me wrong. I don't never lie to them, about them, or for them, or nothing else. It's all straight. We trust. Me and them, we trust each other. That's it. That's how we keep this relationship going. Anyhow, just like right now, they know I'm doing this project. They know all my time is tied up, and they really don't bother me much. They're here in the shop. When I come in, a lot of times I can hear them buzzing. They let me know they're here and all that. But no, we don't have any talking or anything going on because I'm busy. And they don't really want to distract me because I'm a pea brain. My brain goes 300 miles an hour. I jump into different things, and don't distract me because I'll get lost. But that's fine. Anyway, for those of you who don't know who How to Hunt is, you look that up under How to Hunt. And Steve Isdall, that's his name. Sometimes I won't say nothing negative about him. Just sometimes he kind of upsets me with some of the stuff he does say. but he's learning. He is learning. Uh, I think I kind of influenced the Foots a little bit to go around him and try to get his attention. I think that worked. I mean, I told Rummy Girl and Jack what I was doing at the time, and it seemed to have had an effect. So, you know, I'm what you would call being validated right now. Steve's show just, I'm months ahead of what he's coming up with right now. I've been years and months ahead telling people. And if any of my viewers here know how to reach Steve and let him know, I've been saying this for years. I have much more to tell, but like I said, I talk of the resolve. The resolve is upon us right now. Okay. One way that I know is that clan that talked to, it communicated through the Edgar or whatever his name is, a scientist that was over there. They did reveal things. That doesn't happen. They did reveal things. Not the things that I know. I know a little bit more than what they revealed to him, but I don't. I don't ask them questions. They tell me things. I don't ask questions. It's to me, the question the people is it's almost like disrespectful. I don't want to question them. If you want to let me know, I'll know. That's what they've done. They let me know things, and I tell you what they let me know. Uh, what was the other thing that he come up with? See, I'm just doing this off the spur of the moment. I just one about a half hour ago. I watched that video, but it was from 2 days ago. And for the ones who don't know Steve, look up how to hunt. If you don't know, if you're not a viewer of how to hunt, a lot of my viewers are, but if you're not, look up how to hunt and go to that site, that video that this is one you have to see and share. I think that's where it read. Watch it from front to back. A little boring in the front. You got to pick up on what he's talking about. You probably wouldn't catch all of it, but just keep watching. Don't stop watching because it's boring or you think it's stupid. Just keep watching all the way to the end. The man on the end has very good things to say on the last video. Uh, for some reason, like I say, I don't very seldom watch Steve's shows because they're like, what are you going to tell me? I live with them. What are you going to tell me? People get scared of them and all. I know all that. But the bottom line of it is, when I stop and punch one and look at it, like the last one I looked at had Patty Rowe in it. And everything she said verified what I do. She talks about how the Indians say that you have to do this and you have to do that to be able to be with the Foots or whatever. And I'm trying to locate that lady. I haven't had much time to spend on it, but I need to locate her. She's from Lancaster, not far from me. So anyway, she gives me a lot of verification with what the stuff the Indians say. The Indian tribes up there in Canada that Steve knows, they've said things that verify things that I do, things that I've done. Not, I never knew all this stuff until it comes up. I've been doing it. It verifies the fact that I am part of the Foots with the Foots. They give me their thoughts. That's what they do with people like me. So anyway, it's all getting really verified, and I'm thrilled to death. But that's where you go find out on how to hunt. Uh, like I say, this is just a spur of the moment thing. I had to come to the shop. I got work to do. I ain't got time for this video, but I have to do it. Uh, something else I was going to tell you. Uh, I talk about the resolve, and I also told you people how I've called things out. Well, the things I called out some 6 years ago are happening now. The corruption is getting dealt with. If you keep up on the news, there's corruption being dealt with. The corrupt will be dealt with, and this is what I called out some 6 years ago. Uh, some people are talking about the military tribunals, which I called out 6 years ago. These call outs, now don't get me wrong, this is not my thoughts. These call outs just pop out of my mouth. I do not know where they come from. A lady had got on my channel, on my videos, and commented to me and said she thinks what I'm doing is called channeling. I don't know. I've been doing this all my life and never thought it was my normal. I don't think nothing of it. Things pop out of my mouth. I just say them, you know. Some people used to look at me like, what the hell did you say that for? I don't know. It just comes out of my mouth. It was never anything really significant like the thing with the tribunals. 70% of Congress will be gone. All the corruption will be gone. Uh, I can't remember all of it. My friend Matt, his wife, she's reminded me of a lot of it because I can't remember. She was standing there when I was calling this all out with her mouth hanging open, like, what? Yeah, well, that's what I did. That I've done this all my life. Some 20 some years ago, I called out the fact that this country's going to go lawless. It did. That wasn't in a conversation I was in. It's just this country's going to go lawless. That was just something jumped out of my mouth while other people are talking. I don't know why. And some 50 some years ago, I was in my early 20s, I guess. I did a call out back then. Do you know there's 7 different aliens in our world? There was no conversation and none of that. It just something just comes out of my mouth. Well, looks like the government's spitting up the truth about the aliens. They finally got enough people out there to verify what's going on. And Stephen Greer, you need to watch Stephen Greer, which I need to get a hold of him because I got to tell him some things too. Uh, anyway, I called that out 50 years. I've done this all my life. I was born with this. But back then didn't mean nothing. I mean, 50 years ago, who's talking about aliens? I don't know, but they were here. Everybody going to realize that they've been here for a long time, just like I said. You know, well, let's say like what I say. It's my mouth it comes out of. It's not my thoughts. It's like when I called out about the tribunals and the corruption and all the stuff being on in our government. I also called out they're going to use the RICO Act on these people. I was referring to the 70% of the Congress they're going to get rid of. As they're going to use the RICO Act to get rid of these people. As my mouth is spitting this out, my mind is thinking, the RICO Act's for gangsters and bikers. It's not for that. That's my thought. But that my thought wasn't what was coming out of my mouth. It's hard to explain, but the part is when things have come out of my mouth, they end up happening. Now, when that little phrase of all that was going on, the final word from that was, when this is over, it'll all be good. That's why I don't think there's going to be any world wars, because it's all going to be good. That's the way it come out of my mouth. Like people was thinking, this is all going to be good. That's the way it come out. I've done a call out since then, only one since then. And I've probably told you this before, I might be repeating itself, but I'm kind of refreshing everything. We're going to be Canada. There wasn't any conversation going in. I just walked out. I just took a shower, was coming through the living room, and my hair was still wet. And Sharon was sitting there. In fact, I just asked her about it this morning. She don't even remember it because it didn't mean nothing. I think she finally picked up on what I was saying, but I just looked at her and said, we're going to be Canada. We're going to be Canada. Out of my mouth it comes. Why? I don't know. But that's one I don't know anything about yet. So keep it in mind. I don't know what's going on with Canada, but it says we're going to be Canada. And what else? There's some other stuff being said on that video. If you watch, for those of you who have watched all of my videos from front to back, You're progressing with me with the Foots as we've went along until I am to where I am today. They've gained full trust in me, and I trust them, and that's why I do what I do. But I love it. I'm being verified. I love it. I got 2 verifications from Patty Rowe in this video. It's great. But if anybody knows how to get a hold of Steve and let him know what I've been saying, get a hold of him because I can't. I can't get a hold of him. But he needs to hear this because there's more besides what the Foots in Russia have told Edgar or whoever he was. You know, uh, this is what I've been saying for years. Just watch it and you'll see. I was amazed. I was sitting with my mouth hanging open. I had to call Jack on the phone and say, hey, guess what? And Jack says, I remember seeing something about that. She says, that sounded like Stacy. I says, yeah, yeah, exactly. So these are the things I've said years ago. They're just coming up with now. And Steve didn't even used to want to hear this stuff. They can't, disappear. I don't know. He didn't really hear that, but they disappear right in front of you. You verified all that, like I've been saying. I mean, I've been saying this because Sharon watches it. I haven't watched them disappear. I know they can be here with me and not be visible. I know they can be anywhere I am and not be. They're with me everywhere I go. They're in my head. They know what I know. They know where I go. Uh, God, I wish I had some more I could tell you right now. Uh, Let me think. Got so many things going on in my head right now. I'm trying to get something sorted here. This really blew my mind. Blew my mind that they've come up with this, but I'm not much of a reporter. Okay. Well, anyway, I please urge you all to watch that. Watch that one video and try to watch all my videos. And when you watch my videos, you'll see exactly what I'm telling you. So anyway, the other part of it is, oh, I still got people saying they're not being notified. Hit your notification buttons. I mean, you can hit your like buttons too. That'd probably help. I've never asked anybody to do that, but you hit the like buttons. That would be good. Uh, and subscribe. I'm looking for all the subscribers I can get so I can get in an upper echelon of what I'm doing here. I need people to. I need more people to watch and know what I'm saying. You know, I don't get no money for doing this. I don't get nothing for doing this. It's a pain in my butt to do, but I have to do it. This is my job with the Foots. I have to let people know what's going on. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you. Somewhere in that conversation, they verify about the alien involvement with the Foots. They don't talk about the rebellious ones. So I don't know about that. The rebellious ones are the ones that are with me, that I deal with. Some of the ones are alien orientated. I don't know if that's who he talked to. I really don't know. If I could talk to Edgar and have him talk to somebody, it's like uh, Anita's clan in Alabama. They know who I am. I've never been to Alabama. I've got a clan in Gatlinburg that knows who I am. I have a clan in Lebanon, Tennessee that I dealt with a lot. I've dealt with the elders down there, and my clan here in New Lexington, where I'm from, with my Foots. I'm in Columbus now. It's where I really live, but I live there too. And anyway, my house in New Lexington is where the dog man showed up down there. That's something I don't talk a whole lot about that. Jack knows a lot more about them than I do. I just know that I've been wanting to see them and then they show up at the house. Me and Jack was going to go look for them and they started showing up. I didn't have to go look for them. They evidently know where I'm at. But the reason I wanted to go look at the dog man is because on one of my past videos, if you want to look it up, one of my past videos, 2 of my viewers said, hey, do you know you got the dog man behind you in the woods? Because my background was the woods at my house. So I couldn't find it. And I told Jack. Jack said he didn't see it, but Two viewers seen it at the same time. They don't know each other. That wasn't put on. This is something they seen. No, I don't know how they do it, but they seen him in the woods behind me. So that's when I got curious about the dog man more I should have. But I got curious about it. I've been talking to Jack about it. The Foots know who I've been talking about. They know what's going on in my head. I don't know if they arranged for them to show up there at my house to let me know they was there, or I don't know. The Foots, they do strange things. Oh, the other thing is, yes, the Edgar or whoever it was, these things told Edgar that they are the people. They're the people. What have I been trying to tell everybody? They're the first people. This is what they want me to tell everybody. They are the first people. Just listen to it. It verifies so much that I've been saying in my communications with the Foots. The reason I'm trying to get this all validated, I want people to have some legitimate faith in what I say, because there's things going to come up that have to be said, and I want people to believe what I'm saying when I say it. I'm not making things up. Foots give me these things, and they want them said. And the first people, and like Steve said, they're the people. They don't have a name. They're not called this kind of people. They're just the people. In my case, they consider themselves the first people. That's what they're saying. They're the people. So many, many things I've said got verified today. And I'm thrilled. I am really thrilled. I hope people believe what I'm saying now, because it's all right out there. You know, I, I ain't gonna lie to nobody. A liar's an asshole, and I won't put myself in that predicament. I'm not gonna be a liar. It ain't happening. So I appreciate anything you can all do to try to find something out if you can on anything you hear about. Like I say, I'd like to find Patty Rowe. That's an important one for me to find, because I really want to talk to her. I'm not going to Russia and talk to that clown. I can't do that. There's a possibility, just like the clan in Alabama I've never been to, Lanita's clan. They know who I am, and I don't know if the Russian clan would know. I don't know, but I know that I've went through the clans enough that I'm getting recognized, because I'm their best friend. They're my best friends, and I'm their best friends. I'm getting ready to do I've got Sharon talked into doing another video. I'm going to sit and have a little conference with her in front of the camera. She has her beliefs about the Bible, and she thinks they've come from evil. And, I'm giving her a fair shot to let her put out to you people what she says. I have a lot of my viewers hit me up with things from the Bible about wishing me God bless me and all this, and try to tell me things, what's going on in the Bible. And I appreciate it. Sharon's going to say what she knows. She can't really find anything about about the Foots, but she's on the thing of evil has these powers that the Foots have. So I'm gonna try to get her on here with me and let her explain it. I'm trying to be as fair with her as I can. I do a lot of this, put a lot of time in this, and she doesn't really get much out of it. Me being gone or doing this or whatever. Me being gone right now is a project for the Foots. I wish I could tell you what it was, but I can't. But anyway, uh, yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, and keep the comments coming. My comments are blocked for some reason on my end. I have to go through a lot of procedures. I just can't hit comments and come up on my dashboard. It ain't happening. I got to go through. They made a big change, and when I found a lot of them, I went down the list. And there's quite a few missing. As I go down the list of all my content and then go through the videos of the content, there's a few missing. Ones are kind of important ones in there that I want to keep. I ain't got. They said a big thing come on my page that says after 60 days we can erase them or something, that we can eliminate them or take them off after 60 days. We don't have to hold them after 60 days. Well, I got some a couple years old. Some of them on there are a couple years old when I go down through the list, but some of them are missing. So I don't know what they're doing with them. I don't know what they did with them, but maybe they'll show up again another day. But for one day, I couldn't get none of my videos to show up, none of my comments to show up. So anyway, keep putting in your comments and see. Let me know what you think. This is getting really good. But like I said, this is the resolve. It's happening. All the stuff's going on right now that I called out, and the things coming out about the UFOs right now. Uh, what else is happening? Some of these rivers are drying up. There's a bunch of stuff going on. And according to Sharon, this all ties up with stuff going on in the Bible. Okay? All I know is that it's come to me as being the resolve. To me, that means, like I said, the Foots want to be known as the first people. You seen I put it on my card and showed you. I changed that. They are the first people. That's how they want to be recognized. Not the Sasquatch, not the Bigfoot, not Sabe, not none of that. First people. I think Steve just got a dose of it on his show, The People. So if anybody knows how to get a hold of him, please let him know. I'm willing to talk to him. Email address is right on my card. So I like for him to know what I know. It's on him if he don't want to get it. I mean, it comes out of his mouth. I want to hear from all you people. I want to hear from everybody. You don't hear from me. So this is the only way I can do it. Maybe some of you people can tune him into me and get this together. I don't know. But we'll wait and see. Yeah. Thing about the aliens, I don't know exactly for sure what. I can't remember how it was done, but I don't think they mentioned about the splitting the aliens into the other ones. But they do tell the scientists about their ties with the aliens, and I can't remember. I think they talk about the fear of them or something too. I don't know. It's all what I've been saying. This is what I have been telling everybody. This is what they let me know. This is what I tell everybody. Whatever comes up from me is coming from the Foots. So, and this verifies it. So I'm really happy. Uh, like I said, I'll get back with you when I got more, I hope. Uh, also, like I said, give me your comments. I want to know what you think about this. And I'm going to try my best to get Sharon together. She's got a lot going on because her daughter just got home from the hospital, and there's a lot going on. So they get settled in with her, and well, she's got to go back to the hospital for more surgery. It's a never-ending story. But anyway, uh, get with me. Give me your comments. Let me know what's going on, and I'll do my best to get on here with Sharon and give you her view of what she thinks is going on, and then you have the whole shot. The convention, Bigfoot's going on. Bigfoot convention's going on here. Bigfoot conference is going to go on here. I think the 22nd or something like that. It's next weekends or so. I don't know, but I will. I'll try to keep up with everything and get back with you. So I'm out of here for right now, and I got to get to work. I'll see you later. Bye.